Уважаемые поклонники смешанных боевых единоборств, говорит и показывает Москва. 10 ноября. Спортивный комплекс «Олимпийский». Лига Миксфайт M-1 Global представляет вашему вниманию главное событие сегодняшнего большого праздника спорта. M-1 Challenge под номером 85. А вот и герои этого поединка.
Поединок изначально должен был быть за пояс. Я и моя команда были готовы и настроены на 5-раундовый титульный бой. Но получилось так, что бой рейтинговый. Я не знаю, возможно, есть претендент номер 1, номер 2, номер 3, но никто не изъявил желания подраться за пояс. Rogerio Karranca, честно говоря, мало видел с ним на шоу, но где-то боя 3-4 посмотрел. Довольно-таки очень хороший соперник. Радует то, что он выше, есть Fight Matrix, то он выше строчкой, чем все претенденты в М1. Это будет хорошей проверкой для меня. Знаю, что 13 побед, 1 сабмишн, 12 нокаутом, выиграл всего 2 поражения. Поэтому, я думаю, будет хороший бой. Я не знаю, насколько сильная у него борьба, но я видел, что во всех боях он рубится, во всех боях одерживает победы нокаутом, то есть такой заряжен.
Sou Rogerio Karranca, sou brasileiro, vim de Natal, treino na Academia Ricari, sou de São Gonçalo do Amarante. Vim fazer uma luta com o Damir Ismagulov, que ele esteja preparado, porque eu vim preparado para lutar com ele. Fiquei sabendo que ele é um bom strike, e eu também sou um bom strike e garanto ser uma boa luta. E ele esteja bem preparado mesmo. Eu fiz um bom treino, um treino duro, e estou bastante preparado, e isso eu garanto, vocês vão ver na luta.
Подготовка была достаточно такой, очень долгой, то есть это 2 месяца. В Таиланде я провел месяц в Кисловодске, почти, затем в Екатеринбурге и в Оренбурге. То есть, да, понимаете, какой я сделал этап подготовки. И сейчас я могу сказать, что я готов полностью. Ну, жаль, конечно, что не 5 раундов, а всего 3. В 5 раундов, я думаю, у меня было бы преимущество. Но 3 так 3, мы ни от кого не бегаем и не собираемся это делать. Поэтому любой вызов, любой соперник, мы будем работать. Rogerio, ты приехал сюда драться, но не забывай, ты будешь драться с чемпионом.
Damir, se prepara. Você vai ver o que é um brasileiro feia, viu? Oxe, tô tranquilo aí que eu tô chegando.
Уважаемые поклонники смешанных боевых единоборств, Лига Миксфайт M-1 Global представляет вашему вниманию 3-раундовый супербой промежуточной весовой категории до 71 килограмма. В синем углу рейджа спортсмен из Бразилии представляет команду First MMA Team. Встречайте, Rogerio Karranca! Спортсмен в красном гурыже представляет Российскую Федерацию, команду «Новый поток», авторскую школу «Шторм» и клуб «Боец». Дамы и господа, в красном гурыже действующий чемпион M-1 Челлендж в легком весе. Приветствуйте, Дамир Ismagulov!
The Russian Damir Ismagulov. In his last fight, May of this year, he defeated Maxim Divnich by way of 5th round TKO to claim the then vacant M1 lightweight championship. Ismagulov's belt not at stake in this fight, as it is set for the catch weight of 71 kilograms. Ismagulov 12-2 as he enters tonight overall in his pro MMA career, unbeaten in his last 7 fights with 5 finishes, including versus Divnich to take the title over that span. Ismagulov, a very cerebral fighter, has the ability to stay calm under pressure, and he fully expects early and heavy pressure from his opponent in this main event of M1 Challenge 85, Rogerio Karranca. To the M1 ring comes the champion of M1's lightweight division, Damir Ismagulov.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event of the evening, and this is a catchweight bout of 71 kilograms. Now introducing your fighter in the blue corner. This fighter is 31 years old. He weighed in at 70.3 kilograms. He stands 183 centimeters tall and has a record of 13 wins with only 2 losses. He's a BJJ purple belt, Muay Thai black belt, Natal fighting champion, Extreme Fighting Mexico champion, representing first MMA team from Brazil, Rogerio Karranca. And now for his opponent in the red corner. This fighter is 26 years old. He weighed in at 70.7 kilograms. He stands 177 centimeters tall and has a record of 12 wins with only 2 losses. He is master of sport in universal fighting and hand-to-hand combat. Winner of the National MMA Cup. He is your reigning M1 lightweight champion, representing Ustream team, Storm Fighting School and Boet's team, Damir Ismagulov. And your referee for this bout, Marco Bruisen.
Red corner, blue corner, center of the right. Both know the rules. Listen to my command. Protect yourself all times. Make it a good match. Shake hands. Step back to your corner.
Our main event of the evening at the catchweight of 71 kilograms. Brazilian Rogerio Karranca versus the Russian Damir Ismagulov.
Fighters ready. Fight.
Round number 1. Camouflage trunks for Karranca, blue and white trunks for Ismagulov.
Oh, Karranca starts off with a nice high, hard kick. We said he's a quick finisher, Sean. Goes past the first round, he's going to be in a world full of hurt, I think.
Hands high and tight for Ismagulov. Outside kick. Long straight jab from Karranca.
Yeah, he's got such a long reach. I wonder if Damir Ismagulov can get on the inside of it.
Feint with the left jab, feint again from Ismagulov.
Even the long legs there, just say hitting the target, must be kicking from way out.
Mind your fingers.
Still very much in a feeling out process.
Yeah, Karranca is waiting for Damir to come forward, just like he's done there. He's grabbed that single.
Well defended by Rogerio Karranca.
Well, Karranca is a purple belt. He should be used to the clinching work and the grappling on the floor if it gets down there.
Left to the body.
Don't hold it.
He's going to try and throw more than he tried, but he lost his balance. Nice whizzer throw, he gets over the top.
Beautiful on the whizzer from Ismagulov. Karranca right back to his feet. Never fully grounded.
Needs to get that leg out, he's got it out, good work. Karranca with a front stop.
.3:15 remaining, round number 1 of our main event. Foot stomp again from Rogerio Karranca from the body lock.
Yeah, a little bit, he's done the foot stomp, but he lost his position by doing it. Trying to work for the inside, swim inside, get the underhooks.
Ismagulov keeping his cool, keeping his calm.
Nice knee to the body there by Ismagulov.
Keeping this at a very measured pace machine. This is anything but a brawl, anything but a firefight.
Again, trying to throw more, but he sits down. Tries to do a back trip, but he missed it.
Karranca tenaciously holding on to that body lock, now the inside knee. Turn right back.
Karranca's doing really well to defend it, to be honest. Such a tall guy as well. There's the body lock. He's down this time, surely. Oh, whizzer throw. Great balance by both guys. Oh. He's going to try and pull the leg through and try and trip him backwards, but he needs to step out of there, Karranca. He's out.
Look away left hand from Karranca, turned by Ismagulov. Now 1:50 remaining, round number 1.
Oh, beautiful.
Gorgeous on the throw. Side control. Ismagulov tried to put knee on belly. Looking to again.
Well, let's see what ground Karranca has. He should have a good ground if he's a purple BJJ belt, sorry.
See the wide base of Ismagulov from side control. Now sitting through on his hip.
Yeah, Karranca tried to re-guard there, so he sat through.
Ismagulov, for the briefest of moments, had head arm choke position, did not go for it, stayed back to the right hand.
Now he's going to go for it now, though. No, he missed it.
Karranca felt it, now walking up his guard, looking for the armbar.
What I did notice about 30 seconds ago, that when Ismagulov was doing hammer fist to the head of Karranca, he covered up with both hands from side control. Not very often you see that.
Ismagulov staying patient, lands that left hand, big right to the body. He buried that to Karranca's ribcage. A punch on the hip.
Yeah, he's in half guard now. Going to try and slide over to mount. There's a guard wide open. If he wants to pass, surely he can. He's quite happy to stay there. To be honest, the half guard is a good position for ground and pound.
See the wide base from Ismagulov. Starting to open up now, closing seconds of round one.
Yeah, they'll have heard the knock. They'll be quite happy to finish this round out, I think, Karranca.
Karranca back to open guard from half butterfly. That is the end of round one. And for just the second time in his pro MMA career, Rogerio Karranca will go to round two.
Well, like I said, if it doesn't finish in round one, I'd put all my money on Ismagulov winning this fight, but anything can happen.
A reminder to download our M-1 Global TV app. You can do it from anywhere around the world, free of charge. Ismagulov, a very measured, controlled pace. Beautifully done on that throw, landing into side control. Ismagulov solving the reach, solving the range advantage early on in round number one of Rogerio Karranca. So much of fighting, as you certainly know, Machine, is about getting in your range. Ismagulov was able to do that in round number one. Karranca wants to be on the outside. Used long, straight punches off of the jab.
Well, like I said, John, this is new territory now for Karranca. Albeit he wasn't in a devastating first round, so he shouldn't be that tired.
Round number two.
Mind your fingers, huh?
Ismagulov immediately to the inside.
Oh, nice.
It's the single.
Tries to go for the triangle, but he's going to pass. He's just going to show his dominance now, isn't he, Ismagulov?
Stacking, controlling the legs of Karranca, Damir Ismagulov.
Karranca needs to pull full guard if he wants to try and pull a submission off. Going to go for Kimura. Might use this just as a sweep.
Karranca still with the figure four, still looking for the Kimura.
If he locks it up, he could actually throw him over. Ismagulov doing the right thing, keep his hand on the inside. Trying to get past those long legs.
Outside kick from Ismagulov. Ismagulov stepping in, diving back in, now open guard of Rogerio Karranca. Up hammer fist, the right and the left from Ismagulov. Karranca back to close guard, keeping it low. Ismagulov looks very confident, posturing on one knee. Doesn't seem that bothered about a sweep attempt. Here is an armbar attempt indeed.
Triangle now, switch to the triangle.
Bit more difficulty for Ismagulov, clearing the legs. Diving back in.
Oh, beautiful pass. He needs to pin the ankle down. There, he's got it.
See the heavy top pressure of Damir Ismagulov. Butterfly guard now.
Well, BJJ purple belt should have used that. He should have used that butterfly.
Body triangle now held by Karranca.
Well, we've seen an armbar attempt, we've seen a triangle attempt. We've actually seen a Kimura attempt, but to no avail.
Ismagulov starting to open up with his ground and pound.
There's a wrist control, he's going to push that through his legs.
Speaking Portuguese in the corner of the Brazilian Rogerio Karranca. Speaking Russian in the corner. M-1's reigning lightweight champion,
nice
Damir
big right
Ismagulov.
hand.
One hook in now from Ismagulov. Karranca trying to roll through, not for a knee bar, just trying to roll through to a better position. Ismagulov again clearing the legs, taking the back.
Oh, this could be trouble now.
One hook in, both hooks in now for Damir Ismagulov,
Yeah,
looking to flatten out Karranca.
Let's not forget, you can punch in MMA. You can't do that in BJJ. Now he's mounted.
Roll over in the full mount. This is now the deepest that Rogerio Karranca has gone in any of his 17 pro MMA fights. Look of real concern in Karranca's corner. 125 remaining round two.
Hammer fist coming down hard. He's going to try and drop down for an arm triangle, I think. No, he missed it. Oh,
another big left hand from Ismagulov.
You can tell when someone doesn't like the punches, they turn the back, and that's exactly what Karranca has done.
One hook in. Marco Burson taking a closer look on these punches from Damir Ismagulov.
If Damir flattens him out, that's definitely game over. Oh, big shots.
Those are thudding shots.
Yeah,
Burson taking a closer look.
It's game over.
The end could be near. Full back mount for Damir Ismagulov. Sees the finish line, trying to reach it now with this ground and pound.
It's got to be over. There's nothing there.
Unfettered shot from Damir Ismagulov. No resistance, no defense from Karranca. Eating those shots.
Karranca's in trouble. Well, Marco Bruson's telling him to stop hitting the back of the head, but it's very hard to do from that position. You're not aiming for the head, it's just your opponent is actually turning. Oh, nearly got a rear naked. He's got 20 seconds to survive. I thought this fight was over.
Karranca trying to roll. Ismagulov back in full mount, still trying to finish here in round number 2.
Yeah, Marco Bruson's been more kind than I would have been to stop this.
Relentless shots. More from Ismagulov. Final seconds of round number 2. Ismagulov trying to finish.
Oh,
he cannot.
Saved by the bell.
We are headed to the 3rd and final round. And that machine is what a 10-8 round looks like.
The corner's complaining they punch him on the back of the head, but surely they know mixed martial arts.
Reminder, we're back with you live 2 weeks from tonight, Friday, November 24th from Ingushetia, Russia. You can watch live and free by downloading the M1 Global TV app. Full-on ground and pound. The base on the knees, high above the hips. Damir Ismagulov walking up the body of Rogerio Karranca, unloading unfettered shots, closing stages of round 2. Machine thus far through the opening 10 minutes. Ismagulov taking away what Karranca does so well, which is stay on the outside and land power strikes from distance.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be another 5 minutes of hurt for Karranca now. I don't want to speak out of turn, but he's never been this far in a fight. He's never ever reached the 3rd round. He's just been punished in rounds 1 and 2.
3rd and last round, shake hands.
It was nearly a stoppage at the end of round 2. So he's either going to have to get a second win, come out with some superhero stuff, and finish with a knockout. Otherwise, he's just going to get taken down and hurt again.
You saw the sporting and respectful hug between these two fighters, and now right back to work, back to the inside for Damir Ismagulov.
No attempt of defense whatsoever. There wasn't no attempt to defend that takedown. This guy is giving up in my mind.
Scoop on the double leg. With the long legs of Karranca, not once Machine has Ismagulov looked like he's been concerned about the sweep, the triangle.
He's got hip cancellation. See how the hips turned over? It's very hard to get out of this position. He needs to turn fully all the way around, but because Ismagulov has got his leg in there, it's stopping him from turning to his back.
Karranca stuck on his left hip. And more ground and pound from Damir Ismagulov.
I think if Ismagulov just starts throwing punches now, the ref will have to step in.
Marco Burson had to have been close to stopping this fight in favor of Ismagulov in round 2.
The inevitable is about to happen, I think.
Karranca was just accepting those strikes, and he's accepting these strikes. One-way traffic, all in favor of Damir Ismagulov. Even in this non-title fight, looking every bit the champion that he is. Karranca just stuck on his hip, trying to turn out of half guard.
Trying to go for a Kimura, but to no avail.
Ismagulov just doesn't seem bothered by any of the bottom game of Rogerio Karranca. And Karranca has the body type to have a really tough bottom game.
With people with long legs like that, you've got to watch out for the triangles and the arm bars from the guard, and you know, especially if you're great at BJJ, it's devastating when someone's got long limbs like that. But obviously, one, Ismagulov can avoid them, and two, his arm bars and triangles weren't that great.
Karranca holding half guard. All Damir Ismagulov. 2:35 remaining, third and final round of this, our main event.
Yeah, I think someone should tell Ismagulov that he's not getting paid by the hour. He can finish it now if he wants.
Karranca walking up his guard. You see the stack by Ismagulov, now taking the back.
Well, you can give credit to Karranca. He's trying, but you can see there's no way out.
Karranca came in so confident in this, his M1 debut. Again, 13 wins, all by finish. But he has largely fought a defensive fight since the midpoint of round number 1. Now playing all defense versus Damir Ismagulov. The only question remaining in this fight machine, how hard will Damir Ismagulov go for the finish?
Well, like you said, he fought Divnich, 5-round fight, 13 seconds left to go, and he finished him. You know, so it's not as if he tries to ride out a round. He does look for the finish every time.
Just no answers from the bottom game of Rogerio Karranca. See the forearm pressure on the throat.
There's nothing. He's not even trying to escape. Well, there's a shin across. Going to try for a sweep.
And nothing there. Ismagulov just standing up out of danger. Back to the open guard of Karranca. Now closed guard.
Action! Come on.
35 seconds remaining in this fight.
Well, there's an armbar attempt. Legs have come up high.
Up hammer fist, and again, Ismagulov just shucking the legs of Rogerio Karranca.
Yeah, they came up really slow. They were, you know, to catch somebody in an armbar like Ismagulov, you need to come up fast.
Knee on belly, shin on belly. Ismagulov could have stepped over into full mount, instead sitting through so we can do that, throw a knee to the rib cage of Karranca. Final seconds now of this fight. All, and I mean all, Damir Ismagulov. And that is the end of the bout.
Well, take your hat off to Karranca for lasting 3 rounds, but one-sided fight.
Now the only suspense, how many 10-8 rounds will we see awarded to Damir Ismagulov? Round 2 was definitely, in my estimation, a 10-8. You can make a really good case for a 10-8 in round number 3. Remember, the 3 Ds, thinking about a 10-8, damage, domination, duration. All 3 were present in round 2. Not a lot of damage in round number 3. Damir Ismagulov definitely had duration, and he certainly had domination. That was a dominating performance by the reigning M1 lightweight champion Damir Ismagulov in this non-title fight. Rogerio Karranca, M1 debut, coming into Moscow. Full credit for going the full 15 minutes, but after the first half of round 1, it was all Ismagulov.
After 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard for a unanimous decision. In favor of your winner, Damir Ismagulov!
Simply could not have gone any other way. Not after that 15-minute performance.
Damir, a few words with the champion. A few words with the champion. A one-sided fight, 3 rounds, won easily.
Односторонний бой, Дамир 3 раунда легко выиграл.
There's nothing I can really say to explain the fight. It was beautiful. I just want to hand the microphone over to you so you can have a few words with your fans.
Хотел бы дать тебе микрофон для того, чтобы ты мог сказать.
Если бы он мне его не дал, я бы сам у него забрал. Привет, Москва! Бой прошел очень хорошо, я очень рад этой победе. Вчера на пресс-конференции спортсмены из Бразилии захотели меня убить, ну так сказали. Я сегодня спас его, потому что, не дай бог, что со мной случится, моя бабушка его найдет. Хочу поблагодарить свою команду, команду Ньюстрим, всех болельщиков, клуб «Боец», школа «Шторм». Всем привет, всем спасибо. Я рад внести копилку в нашу дружную семью, команду под названием «Новый поток». Всем спасибо, все, кто за меня болеет у экранов, всем моим братьям из Казахстана, салам алейкум. И всем там, кто в Казахстане у экрана, всем спасибо. Да, еще момент. Я никак не мог проиграть, потому что впервые приехал мой отец с деревни, поэтому победу я посвящаю своей семье, своей бабушке, которая сейчас смотрит, молится. Спасибо всем.
I'm very happy with the result. It was a good fight, and yesterday at the press conference, the Brazilian guys, they promised to kill me, but they didn't. That's good, and I didn't kill him as well because I promised my grandma not to do that. And thank you everybody, and thank you especially to my team. This was the victory for my team, and especially for my dad, who came for the first fight. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Damir Ismagulov.
Damir Ismagulov now 13-2 in his pro MMA career. His unbeaten run now to 8 fights. Rogerio Karranca coming in with so much buzz, the Brazilian knockout artist. Karranca early in this fight, staying on the outside, trying to land power strikes, but then Ismagulov, midpoint of round number 1, solving the distance, coming to the inside, and that's where he kept the fight all the way to the end of the 3rd and final round. Beautifully done on that hip throw. Just simply no answers for the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu purple belt Rogerio Karranca with his bottom game. Ismagulov snatching that single leg. See the one hook in? Karranca turning, giving up mount. Punches from the back, punches from the front. Ismagulov went hard to finish the fight, nearly did so. Closing stages of round number 2. Credit to Karranca, not tapping the strikes. He took plenty. Continued the fight. Came out for round number 3 and largely spent round number 3 bottom position, parked on his back, parked on his left hip, receiving more ground and pound from Damir Ismagulov. The winner, by way of unanimous decision in our main event of the evening, Damir Ismagulov defeats Rogerio Karranca.